Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball. Next, pitch is popped up. Calling for it, Altuve. 1 out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in, Mookie Betts. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
(2-0). Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Gaddis calls for it. 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Too high, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman,
and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Betts on the move. Runners on first with 1 down. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped high in the air. Ramirez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Well hit to right, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts. but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Left fielder
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman will put this one away, and his side is retired. Digging in, Evan Gattis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Evan Gattis.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Tyler White will bat next.
First baseman, Tyler White.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Pedroia. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jackie
sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Leon.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Correa is up with it. In time to first, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped up. White is there for it, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Ramirez gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Altuve.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Altuve becomes out number 2 this inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He popped out in his first trip. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Dustin Pedroia.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. 2 down. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just a bit high. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Around first, he's digging for second. Throwing to second, and he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A swinging bunt to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now in the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
On the move is Betts. 2 gone. Evan Gattis now standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Bogarts scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Shortstop, Xander.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next,
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Gonzalez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Bradley Jr.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box, Tyler White. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman, Tyler.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The catcher, number 60.
He's running towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The batter, number 10.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 27,
Jose Altuve stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Gaddis has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Center fielder,
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up, but it was a good layup.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Riding in once again, Evan Gattis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Correa is right there on to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Heading out towards shallow right. Gattis over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in. And ready for another shot.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Not in time as he steals second. Here's the 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batter number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman,
looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Xander Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner towards center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. Here's George Springer.
Leading
He's working on it.
Center fielder, George Springer.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounder down the line at third. Nunez takes it in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And the pitch.
Bregman.
On the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Craig Kimbrell is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. There he goes. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Grounded to short. Correa is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting number 15,
Standing in, Dustin
baseman,
Pedroia.
Dustin
It was a
Pedroia.
flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer going back to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple. At the plate, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 30.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses ball. Ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and Joe Smith gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Number 11 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Mitch Moreland will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Brandon Moss will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.